Hey, what's up, guys? It's Austin here. So, today's story time, in my opinion, is a pretty funny one. I hope you guys enjoy this. Leave a like on the video if you do enjoy it, and let's just jump right into this, okay? So, this story time takes place about 5 months ago. I was on my way with a couple of friends to a party that my friend was hosting. Now, the friend that was hosting this party, she was at her house getting everything ready, and me and my couple friends stopped at the store quick to grab some snacks for her party. And after we got the snacks and we're on the way to her house, my friend in the passenger seat turns around and he looks at me. He's like, "Yo, Austin, you think her dad's going to be there?" And I was like, "I doubt that." Now, since you guys don't know, her dad was a teacher. He wasn't a teacher at the school that I went to, but he was a teacher at some other school, and we knew him because we used to go over there to her house a lot, and we'd talk to him. But yeah, we were kind of hoping that he'd be there because he was really cool. And honestly, most of us thought that he wasn't going to be there. But when we showed up, he was. He was just sitting by the pool having a beer. And I was like, "Hey, what's up, man?" He's like, "Hey, Austin, how you doing? How you been?" I'm like, "Good, you?" He's like, "Pretty good." I'm like, "How's work?" He's like, "It's good." And I was like, "Cool, man." And my friends talked to him for a little bit, and then I said hi to everyone else that was there. And then a few other people showed up, and it was just kind of like a small little party. There was only like 10 people. It was actually a pretty cool time. Now, you're probably wondering, Luna, if he's a teacher, why did he not care that you guys were all hanging out and that people were drinking? Well, the girl that was hosting the party was 2 years older than me, and most of the people she invited, besides me, were all 21 to 23 years old. I was actually the youngest at the party. I was 20. So everyone was, of age besides me, and I wasn't drinking, so it wasn't really a big deal to him. But a few years back, when she used to have parties and people would come over and they weren't 21, her dad didn't really like that much. He didn't really allow that. But anyway, we're enjoying the party, and a few hours go by, and my one friend who I went with, the one who was in the passenger seat, he got really, really drunk, way too drunk, and he was just being crazy. And my friend's dad goes, "All right, guys, I'm going to head in for the night. I'm going to go to bed." And my friend just goes, "Come on, don't be a pussy. We're just getting started. Come on, have some fun. What are you, old? Are you old, Mr. Teacher?" He starts trying to start a fight with my friend's dad. And he's like, "Listen," let's just call my friend Jared. He's like, "Listen, Jared, I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I need to go to bed." And he's like, "Come on, you don't got to work tomorrow. Let's have some fun." And my friend's dad just "I'm sorry, but I need to go to sleep." And then he starts going, "All right, well, spar me then. Spar me, and if you win, then you can go to bed." Now, you're probably like, "Why is he saying spar me?" Well, I remember a long time ago when me and my friends were over there, 2 years back, my friend, her dad, was telling us about how on the side he goes to these lessons, he practices, I think it was jiu-jitsu or some fighting style, a really, really cool fighting style. And he'd been practicing that for years by this point. So when he said spar me, I remembered. I'm like, holy shit, he knows jiu-jitsu or something. So I grabbed my friend by the shoulder. I'm like, "Dude, no, you're not going to spar him. He's going to go to bed. Leave him alone. I'm sorry, sir." He's like, "Yeah, it's all good, Austin. I get it. He's just drinking." I'm like, "Yeah." And my friend's like, "No, none of that. Don't say sorry. Come on, let's spar. I fight too. Let's do some sparring." And my friend's dad goes, "You don't do the same stuff I do." And my drunk friend's just like, I can try. I bet I can still beat you." And my friend's dad just goes inside, doesn't say a word. And I'm like, okay, I guess that's the end of that. No fights will be happening tonight. Great. So after Mr. Teacher went inside to go to bed, I thought everything was done. Everything was all good to go. It was just a funny little exchange in words, nothing serious. And then 5 minutes later, the sliding glass door opens again, and none other than the teacher walks out. And he's wearing a completely different set of clothes and athletic shorts, and he just makes eye contact with my friend, and he goes, "Okay, here's the deal, man. I think you've had a little bit too much to drink tonight, so here's the deal I'm going to make you. We're going to go into the garage. You're going to try and take me down with any method you try. And if you can't get me on the ground, then you have to stop drinking for the rest of the night and sober up. If you do get me on the ground, I'll leave you alone and go to bed." And my friend's like, "Bet, deal, let's do this." And he just goes, "Okay, come at me." And I'm just thinking, what the fuck? We are living in the biggest simulation. There's no way this is happening. And not even a second later, my friend just takes off running at this teacher, full speed running at him, ready to tackle. And I have never seen anybody get flipped onto their ass so hard. My friend looked like a fucking acrobat. He took my friend down so fast. And my friend, the minute he landed onto his ass, he just laid down flat onto his back in the grass. And he just goes, "Yeah, I'm done. He wins." And everyone just bursts out laughing. And the teacher's like, "I didn't think you were going to run at me that fast. I had to do that. You were going quick." And my friend's like, "I understand. It's okay." And I lean over to my friend. I'm like, "Are you okay?" And he just goes, "Dude, it was the most perfect takedown ever. It didn't even hurt. Like, it was so professional. Like, I just knew after he did that, like, who knows what else he has up his sleeve. I'm not going to keep trying. I'm like, yeah, man, fair enough. So after this, my friend gets up, he's laughing, and the teacher's laughing, and the teacher just says, okay, we had a deal, no more drinking. And my friend's like, you got it. And pretty much the whole rest of that night, my friend just chilled and didn't drink anymore, and just lost for words, basically, for the rest of that night. And it was one of the funniest things ever, to be honest, and I think it's one of my funniest stories, in my opinion. But yeah, moral of the story is, if you're 21 or above 21 and you're drinking, don't drink too much. And also, don't drink too much and try and fight a teacher that knows jiu-jitsu, because, well, I don't really have to tell you why. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this story time and found it funny. Please leave a like on the video if you guys did enjoy it. Leave your stories in the comments down below. Subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys all later. Peace.